Some lions remain so elusive that only a fortunate few have ever seen them. Not because they are myths, but because they are extraordinarily rare, incredibly secretive, and inhabit some of the most remote corners of the world. Long before cameras documented Africa's greatest predators, stories told of a king unlike any other, a creature cloaked entirely in black. They called it the Black Lion. But is this shadow stalker actually real, or just a ghost of the savannah? Today we're going beyond the legend to uncover the 10 rarest and most mysterious lions on the planet. Some were thought to be extinct, others are hiding in plain sight, and one might just change everything you know about the king of beasts. Let's dive in. The Barbary Lion. Once the undisputed ruler of North Africa's rugged Atlas Mountains, the Barbary lion earned a reputation that echoed through empires. Revered by kings, feared by warriors, and immortalized in ancient art, it became one of history's most legendary lions. Stretching across regions that now include Morocco, Algeria, and parts of Egypt, this magnificent predator was instantly recognizable by its enormous size and extraordinary mane. Thick, dark hair flowed from its head over the shoulders and down the chest, creating an appearance unlike any other lion. Its commanding presence made it a powerful symbol of courage and authority. Roman emperors displayed Barbary lions in grand arenas, while rulers throughout North Africa adopted the animal as an emblem of strength, prestige, and royal power. Sadly, the same qualities that made the Barbary lion famous also sealed its fate. Centuries of relentless hunting, combined with expanding settlements and shrinking habitat, steadily drove the population toward extinction. By the mid-20th century, the roar of the Barbary lion had fallen silent across its native range. Although no confirmed wild Barbary lions remain today, hope has not disappeared completely. A small number of captive lions, particularly those believed to be of the Moroccan royal lineage, are thought to carry portions of the original Barbary bloodline. Ongoing breeding research continues to explore whether some of its remarkable genetic heritage can be preserved. The Barbary lion is more than an extinct predator. It stands as a powerful reminder that even the most celebrated rulers of the natural world can disappear when human ambition outpaces conservation. The Cape Lion. Long before modern wildlife reserves protected Africa's great predators, an enormous lion dominated the southern reaches of the continent. The Cape Lion became famous among early explorers for its immense size, intimidating appearance, and fearless reputation. Roaming the dry plains and coastal bushlands of what is now South Africa, this remarkable lion was distinguished by an exceptionally long, dark mane that spread across the shoulders, chest, and belly. Combined with its muscular frame, it created one of the most impressive silhouettes ever seen among wild lions. Historical accounts describe the Cape Lion as one of the largest lion populations ever recorded. Adult males possessed tremendous strength and an unmistakable presence that commanded respect from both wildlife and people who ventured into its territory. Unfortunately, that reputation also made the Cape Lion a frequent target. As European settlement expanded across southern Africa, lions were increasingly hunted to protect livestock and clear land for agriculture. Within only a few generations, their numbers collapsed. By the late 19th century, the Cape Lion had vanished from the wild. Today, only preserved museum specimens and historical records remain, while scientists continue investigating whether traces of its unique ancestry survive within a few captive lion populations. The disappearance of the Cape Lion serves as a sobering reminder that even Earth's most powerful predators are not invincible. Without responsible conservation, strength alone cannot prevent extinction. The White Lion. Few animals blur the line between legend and reality, quite like the White Lion. For For generations, communities around South Africa's Timbavati region regarded these extraordinary cats as sacred beings, believing they carried powerful spiritual meaning, long before science confirmed they truly existed. Unlike albinos, white lions possess normal skin pigmentation, dark noses, and naturally colored eyes. Their breathtaking cream-white coats result from a rare inherited condition known as leucism, which only appears when both parents carry the same uncommon genetic trait. Because this genetic combination is so unusual, white lions are exceptionally rare in the wild. For years, they were believed to have disappeared completely from their natural habitat, leaving many to fear that these remarkable animals had become nothing more than history. Then, conservation efforts achieved an extraordinary breakthrough. Carefully managed reintroduction programs returned captive-born white lions to their native range, where they successfully hunted wild prey, established territories, raised cubs, and proved they could thrive without human assistance. Although white lions can now be found in some conservation centers and zoological collections, truly wild individuals remain incredibly uncommon. Spotting one moving silently across the African grasslands is an experience few people will ever witness. The white lion stands as one of nature's rarest masterpieces. Its remarkable return reminds us that with determined conservation, even species once thought lost can reclaim their rightful place in the wild. The West African lion. Hidden among the scattered forests and grasslands of West Africa, survives one of the rarest lion populations on Earth. The West African lion occupies only a tiny fraction of its former range, making every remaining pride an invaluable part of the species' future. Today, these lions persist in only a handful of protected landscapes across countries such as Senegal, Benin, and Nigeria. Their numbers have fallen so dramatically that many people living nearby are unaware that wild lions still roam these remote wilderness areas. Although slightly smaller than many southern African lions and often sporting thinner manes, their true importance lies beneath the surface. Genetic research has revealed that they share a closer relationship with the extinct Barbary lion and the Asiatic lion than with most other African populations. This remarkable ancestry makes them one of the last surviving branches of an ancient lion lineage that once stretched across northern Africa and into Asia. Their continued survival offers scientists a rare glimpse into the evolutionary history of one of the world's most iconic predators. Protected areas such as the vast Wali Penjari ecosystem now serve as critical refuges where these lions continue to hunt, breed, and defend their territories despite mounting pressure from habitat loss and expanding human activity. If the West African lion disappears, the world will lose far more than another endangered population. It would erase a unique genetic legacy that has endured for thousands of years, making its conservation one of Africa's most important wildlife priorities. The Congo Lion. Deep within the mosaic of Central Africa, where the savanna meets the great rainforest, lives one of the world's most mysterious lions. Unlike its relatives that roam wide-open plains, the Congo lion has adapted to a hidden life along dense forest edges, making it one of the hardest big cats on Earth to observe. Its rarity comes not only from its numbers, but from its remarkable ability to stay unseen. Compared with most African lions, it has a slightly smaller build, a darker coat, and a shorter mane that blend naturally into the deep shadows. Instead of relying on speed across open grasslands, it moves quietly through thick vegetation with extraordinary patience. These elusive predators hunt very differently from the lions most people know. Rather than charging in large prides, Congo lions often work in pairs or small groups, silently stalking antelope and other prey through narrow openings in the undergrowth. Every step is measured, every movement controlled, allowing them to approach astonishingly close before striking. Their secretive lifestyle has challenged even experienced researchers. Camera traps placed deep inside their habitat sometimes operate for months before capturing only a few fleeting seconds of a lion passing silently between the trees. Every confirmed sighting provides valuable insight into a population that remains largely hidden from human eyes. Sadly, their greatest threat is not another predator, but the steady loss of their home. Expanding agriculture and habitat fragmentation continue to reduce the specific environments these lions depend upon for survival. If the Congo lion disappears, we lose far more than another rare predator. We lose a remarkable example of how lions have evolved to master one of the planet's most challenging environments, reminding us that even the king of beasts can become nearly invisible when nature demands it. The Abyssinian lion, high among Ethiopia's rugged mountains, lives a lion wrapped in history, royalty, and mystery. The Abyssinian lion, also known as the Ethiopian lion, has long been celebrated in local art and tradition, where its majestic appearance became a symbol of courage, strength, and royal authority. Unlike many African lions, this remarkable population developed in the cool, rocky highlands rather than scorching savannas. Males are renowned for their exceptionally long, dark manes, which often extend across the chest and toward the belly, and a smaller, more compact body structure, giving them an unmistakably regal appearance unlike almost any other lion. For many years, scientists feared these magnificent lions had vanished forever. Then, an unexpected discovery changed everything, when genetically unique lions living in Addis Ababa Zoo attracted worldwide scientific attention. DNA studies revealed they represented a distinct lineage separated from other African lion populations. Beyond captivity, only a handful are believed to survive within Ethiopia's remote northern mountains. Their isolated habitat of steep cliffs, cool temperatures, and rugged terrain has unintentionally shielded them from many of the human pressures affecting lions elsewhere on the continent. Even so, isolation alone cannot guarantee their future. Habitat changes, conflict with people, and extremely small numbers leave this remarkable population vulnerable to disappearing forever. The Abyssinian lion is more than a rare predator. It is a living piece of Ethiopia's natural and cultural heritage, proving that some of the world's greatest wildlife treasures can survive quietly in places few people ever explore. The Kalahari Lion. Across the scorching sands of southern Africa, one lion stands apart with an appearance so commanding that it has inspired countless legends. The Kalahari Lion is famous for its striking dark mane, a feature that has often fueled stories of mysterious black lions roaming the desert. Despite living in one of Africa's harshest environments, this remarkable predator has adapted to survive where food and water can be scarce. Its long legs, powerful build, and exceptional endurance allow it to travel vast distances in search of prey across the open wilderness. Adult males can weigh well over 500 pounds, making them among the largest lions on Earth. Their thick, dark mane not only creates an intimidating display during rival encounters, but may also help protect the neck during fierce territorial battles. Unlike forests packed with cover, the Kalahari's open landscapes demand patience and precision. These lions often rely on teamwork, using the sparse vegetation and rolling dunes to approach antelope, wildebeest, and other large prey before launching a lightning-fast charge. Life here is a constant test of survival. Blistering daytime temperatures, freezing desert nights, and long periods without rainfall challenge every hunt. Yet the Kalahari lion continues to thrive through remarkable resilience and carefully coordinated pride behavior. Although many people mistake its dark mane for evidence of a true black lion, the body remains the familiar golden color found in other African lions. Even so, its dramatic appearance makes the Kalahari lion one of the world's most unforgettable and visually impressive lion populations. The Masai Lion. Towering over the endless grasslands of East Africa, the Masai Lion represents the very image of a wild African king. With its tall frame, athletic build, and commanding presence, it has become one of the most recognizable lions featured in wildlife documentaries. Found mainly across Kenya and Tanzania, This impressive lion roams famous ecosystems such as the Serengeti and Masai Mara. These vast plains support enormous herds of zebras, wildebeest, buffalo, and gazelles, providing both opportunity and fierce competition. Compared with many other lion populations, Masai lions often possess longer legs and a leaner physique. Their lighter build allows them to move swiftly across open terrain, helping them pursue prey over surprisingly long distances when necessary. Every hunt is a carefully planned operation. Lionesses usually lead the attack, silently surrounding their target before exploding into action with breathtaking speed. Males may join in against larger animals, using their immense strength to overpower dangerous prey, like buffalo. The Masai lion also faces growing challenges beyond the hunt. Expanding farms, shrinking habitats, and increasing encounters with people have placed additional pressure on this iconic predator, making conservation efforts more important than ever. Despite these obstacles, the Masai lion remains one of Africa's greatest wildlife symbols. Its combination of elegance, power, and remarkable social behavior continues to captivate scientists, photographers, and nature lovers around the world. The Asiatic Indian lion. Hidden within a single protected forest in western India, lives one of the rarest lions on the planet. The Asiatic lion is the last surviving wild lion population found outside Africa, making every individual incredibly important to the species' future. Centuries ago, these lions ranged across much of the Middle East and into India. Today, their wild home has been reduced almost entirely to the Gir forest, where intensive conservation has helped the population recover from the brink of extinction. At first glance, the Asiatic lion resembles its African relatives, but closer inspection reveals several unique features. Males generally have shorter, sparser manes that leave the ears more visible, and a distinctive fold of loose skin runs along the belly. These lions hunt a wide variety of prey, including deer, wild boar, and antelope. Living in dry forests and scrublands instead of open African savannas has shaped hunting strategies that rely heavily on stealth and careful positioning. Their remarkable comeback stands as one of conservation's greatest success stories. From only a handful of surviving animals in the early 20th century, dedicated protection has allowed the population to steadily increase over the decades. Even with this progress, the Asiatic lion remains vulnerable because nearly the entire wild population lives in one region. Its extraordinary journey from the edge of extinction to a symbol of hope makes it one of the world's rarest and most fascinating lions. And finally, the black lion. Few creatures have captured human imagination quite like the mysterious black lion. Described in legends, folklore, paintings, and modern digital art, it is often portrayed as the ultimate symbol of power, mystery, and untamed wilderness. Yet, despite centuries of stories, no verified scientific evidence has ever confirmed the existence of a naturally occurring, completely black or melanistic lion. Unlike black leopards and jaguars, whose dark coloration results from melanism, no wild lion has ever been documented with this genetic trait. From time to time, dramatic photographs claiming to reveal black lions spread rapidly across the internet. Careful investigation has repeatedly shown these images to be digitally manipulated, artist creations, or more recently, AI-generated illustrations, rather than genuine wildlife photographs. Even so, scientists acknowledge that melanism exists in several other members of the cat family, making the idea biologically fascinating. While there is currently no evidence that lions naturally develop this condition, the possibility continues to fuel scientific curiosity and public fascination alike. Perhaps that enduring mystery explains why the black lion remains one of the most talked about big cats never officially discovered. It occupies a unique place between science and legend, inspiring explorers, storytellers, artists, and wildlife enthusiasts to imagine what such an extraordinary animal might look like. Whether it exists only in myth, or one day surprises the world with an astonishing discovery, The black lion represents humanity's endless fascination with the unknown. Sometimes the rarest creature is not the one we've found, but the one we continue searching for. From the royal lineage of the Barbary lion to the enduring mystery of the black lion, these incredible animals remind us just how much of the natural world remains a mystery. But as we've seen, even the most powerful kings need our protection to survive. Which of these legendary lions surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this countdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Mrvol TV so you never miss another deep dive into the wild. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.